our students in vocational training system lost about 3 months during lockdown and didn't have a possibility to train in the schools, as well as didn't have any possibility to go to the construction sites. In industry and in construction in particular, there is no possibility to train. Majority of professions, there is no possibility to train using by teleworking equipment. Students anyhow should go to the schools and train the practical skills. Social dialogue in this is very important. We need to develop together with the employees and government national strategy of the vocational training.
Trade unions, as key actors in the governance of skills and lifelong learning, have to play and have already been playing an important role in adapting training systems and supporting teachers and educational personnel during the COVID-19 pandemic. At the center of the COVID-19 pandemic are the health and working conditions of workers. Trade unions have been key in helping teachers and education personnel to navigate on the impacts and responses to COVID-19, as said before. And in line with the international labor standards, trade unions have been calling for the protection of working conditions during the crisis. They've been calling for adequate training and support for teachers as they transition to distance learning. They have been calling for adequate occupational safety and health protection. And of course, they have been calling for social dialogue between governments, trade unions, and employers to design and implement immediate and post-pandemic responses.
Today, in this situation where we are going through COVID pandemic, for example, where millions of people have lost jobs and millions of people have to look for new jobs or transition to another job, the whole issue of skills, access to skills, upskilling and reskilling is very, very important. So in order to support the workers to be able to make that transition or find an additional job, find a new job, or how can I acquire a new skill, the role of trade unions is very important. Reducing any mismatch and any kind of a gap between the skills demand and supply will only be possible if the world of work and world of education come closer through a process of social dialogue. So, where trade unions, employers' organizations, governments, and training providers and education providers sit together on a regular basis to a system, not on an ad hoc basis, but a systemic approach. That is the strong linkage I would really advocate for.
The involvement of workers' organizations through social dialogue in all phases and at all levels is key to develop skills, competences, and qualifications, lifelong learning and quality education for all that put decent work at its center.